video.
Yes, yes, j'apprends.
Let's just hear it. Okay, it's fun.
Okay.
So you have this little wheel with different modes. This is the autofocus one. So here you don't have anything to move, to change, or you just have to click on the button and the picture is taken. When you change your wheel to the P mode, it's like programming or stuff like that. In your camera, with your camera, you can change two parameters. The one of the exposure and the one of the ISO, which is the sensitivity of the chip or of the camera. It's all about light. The ISO stuff, you have different values. Usually the lowest one is the 100. With that, it's to take picture of the outside at bright sun and stuff like that. You can go with your camera up to 400. You can take pictures inside and have more light in your camera and stuff like that. The exposure stuff is with all your settings down. You can always choose to have more or less light in your picture. And it's done with
Can you cut? Because I need to cough. Okay, carry on. I think we're needing to cough now.
Okay, so we're at the exposure point.
Okay.
So the exposure is to increase or decrease the quantity of light you would have on the picture before it is taken. After that you can still change it, but it's like a presetting.
Okay.
You can change the mode and you go to your S mode. The S is for shutter, like when it's open to let the light enter and hit the camera little thingy. And it's up and it's down. You can modify the settings. You have the lowest value is 100, no, 1000. Like very small amount of time of the picture.
Okay.
You can see the other parameters that you can't change yourself in this mode. Change adjusting to match the standard mode you are in, the standard values, and so you can also modify the time opening up to 16 seconds. That's quite a huge amount of time for the ghost pictures.
Okay.
With that you can, with this S mode, the shutter mode, you can still change the aperture, not the aperture, the exposure and the ISO stuff. When you change the mode and you go to the A mode, which is for the aperture of the diaphragm, change the aperture that lets more or less light inside the camera, but it's not really for adjusting the light in and out of the camera. It's more something that has to do with the area of... Shut! Hi Tracy, how are you? Last time! Okay, we were at the aperture settings.
Okay.
The aperture, I explained you, it was about opening the diaphragm or closing it a bit, but it's never completely closed. It's not like the shutter. The shutter is a different thing. When you shut the diaphragm, it means you increase... Hi Tracy!
Hello Jim!
How are you? Today we have a new student for the aperture mode. Okay. We were explaining the functioning of the diaphragm. You remember some bits of it?
A bit of it, yes.
And in the video it will be all in stream and seamless, so you won't see the difference or hear the difference
Okay.
with all these little effects
Okay.
that Eric will show you
On the next
later.
video.
Okay, so we were talking about the aperture size. You remember that when you want to close the diaphragm, you must increase the parameter. When you want to open more the diaphragm, you have to lower the parameter. When you close the diaphragm, you increase the length of the focused area of the picture. It means that there is more space in which you will see clearly the object. When you open the diaphragm and thus decrease the value of the parameter, you reduce the area in which the object will be clearly seen.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
That will help you take pictures of small objects like flowers, or to take portraits, or stuff like that. If you want to take big
We need to decrease the
landscapes
parameters.
or stuff like that, you will have to increase the parameter to close the diaphragm more,
Okay.
and then increase the focusable area.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
very
think
good.
that's all for the last video.
Okay, thank you.
See you next time.
See you next time.